we hear from people comments of, I believe you when you say that babies are being uh, dismembered and there's fetal organ harvesting, but I have a hard time believing you when you say that babies are born alive and harvested. What would you say to those doubters out there?
Perrin Lawton publicly said on record that she has seen fetal hearts beating. It's kind of common sense, no different than harvesting an adult's organs. There has to be
That's what I
cellular
say.
life, there has to be blood flow. They had to either have
Yeah.
to have just died, but again, if this is a true dismemberment abortion, you are now destroying the integrity of the organs.
Yeah.
If these organs are dead, they're not valuable. So how do you get the organs from one of these children? You skip inducing fetal demise. And from that point, again, through excessive physical dilation or excessive medicinal dilation with labor inducing drugs, you then birth this child whole and intact. There are certain loopholes, but they're supposed to be illegal, like partial birth abortion or a DNX. They still
Hmm.
happen. That's the whole thing, is there's nobody else in the room. So even if they wanted to say, yeah, sure, it was a dismemberment, like with Clementine, who's going to say otherwise? Well, the medical documents really show exactly what happened. And there wasn't a dismemberment. It wasn't a
Three
partial birth
minutes.
abortion. It wasn't a partial dismemberment. It was a complete induction. And again, like, it's not normal. It's not okay. It's not legal. These are $1 million experiments. The amount of money that through grants that the government allows, it's really something that people have to wake up to. It stems from the torment
Yeah.
of another human being. We have a lawyer who has just sent in complaints to the HHS and to the DOJ. We have not gotten any response. If people can help with reaching out and help demand an investigation for Clementine, that is something that can help put it back on their radar. We can get justice for Clementine, her mother, and all of the other children that are currently being experimented on.
The Congressional Research Service, they have this document called Abortion at or Over 20 Weeks Gestation. Frequently asked questions, talking about medical or medication abortions, mifepristone, after 20 weeks. In medical abortions, neither mifepristone nor misoprostol kills the fetus. The trauma of labor usually results in the death of the fetus up through 21 weeks of pregnancy. However, some fetuses at 22 weeks gestation or after may survive labor associated with medical abortions. Other documents that we've seen said that there's a 50% chance of children late in pregnancy to be born alive at this stage. So we know that there's a 50% chance that Clementine was born alive. And Tommy, you've told us that the documentation only noted 3 minutes for that labor to take place. I would dare any governmental investigative body to say, no, that doesn't raise any curiosity, that doesn't perk up our ears. This needs the full attention of the government.